guys, how we doing? FM Del here, and welcome to Wawaw Wednesday, ain't we? First of all, hit the like, subscribe, and do all the beautiful stuff. Comment down there at the bottom, make me feel really good about this. But more importantly, if you haven't already, watch the rest of the series. If you've just come in for this episode, guys, we've had a great season, so at least go back to the start of this season. We are in the second season here at Sheffield Wednesday, and we are about to play the last game of the season. But we all know it means nothing, Dale. It means nothing, but that does mean that we also get to go through the end of season review. So we can all look at all the beautiful things that have happened this season. As you already know, you can see down here as I click the league table that we are top of it. We're already champions. We've got 102 points. 102! 102 points. Absolutely crazy. So happy with how this season has gone. Hopefully you guys are too. Just before I go any further, I just want to say thank you so much for watching season 2. If you watched season 1, amazing. And if you can get more people in for season 3, that would be dreamy. But it means so much to me. We're going into the championship next year, which means we do have to look into who we're going to sign. And that's got a big thing for me this summer. It's going to take hours of work for myself to find out those players, who we're going to bring in, who we're going to let go as well. So there's so much going on, but we will figure that one out. But today we come back for the Plymouth game, and the reason we're coming back for the Plymouth game is not because they sit in 17th with absolutely nothing to play for. It's because we are going to bring in some of the young players making their debuts today, and I thought you guys would want to see it with me. So let's go to the Plymouth game. And here we are at Home Park in Plymouth to take them on in the final game of the season. You know, we're going to start this a little differently. We're going to look at their team first with Fielding in goal for them. Strong keeper, James Bolton, another player who I often try and sign here. A good little player. So they got some good ones. Galloway, used to be at Everton. George Cooper a few years ago when he was at Crewe. We all thought, what a player he's going to be. Not quite ended up like it, but they've got some very good players in there. But more importantly, let's go to our team. It's me managing Sheffield Wednesday. Hopefully, fingers crossed for the last time in League One. We won't come back down here hopefully next season. But we got James Bree starting at right back. Carl Jacob Hine in goal, the guy on loan from Arsenal. Thought he deserved a game. Alvin East making his debut, a young 17-year-old from the academy coming through. Lewis Gibson on loan with us right now. We are going to try and sign him, I think, but we'll see how much it's going to cost us. That's going to be an issue. Will Ferry, obviously starting at left back. We've got another young lad from the academy, Leojo Davidson. He is going to be playing just behind the striker. We've got Denerin and Lowry in the midfield. Windass on the right, Carvalho on the left, and up front, Danny Cadamartri's son, Bailey Ty Cadamartri, gets his first league game for Sheffield Wednesday. On the bench today, the most important bit, Jermaine Defoe. This will be his last ever game in football before he retires in the summer, so he will be coming on without doubt. Fujimoto probably will come on as well, as it will be his last game here on loan. Same with Louis Barry, possible. They might be the 3 subs. I might have told you those two earlier, unless something happens that we really need to pay attention to. But I'm really looking forward to watching Cadamartri play. Also, it's going to be good to see if Alvin East can have a decent game, and none other than Leojo Davidson. Let's see how this one goes. And we're coming out for the last game of the season. It's been such a good season. That's the big thing about this season. It's just been good. It's been fun to watch from start to kickoff. Good to watch start to finish. We've had so many interesting moments. It's just gone really well. The worry is the next season we can't hold out as well. And it is a bit of a worry. But we've done so well this season that I'm hoping that form will lead on to next year and we can really push in the championship. Now, truth is, we just want to stay up. I think that is by far the most important bit as Congreve comes forward here. Has a shot. It's over. Wildsmith doesn't worry about that. Hine, sorry, I thought it was Wildsmith. Hine doesn't worry about that. So yeah, like I say, next season, the big worry, I think overall, is that we don't quite push as much as we could. Or maybe another problem could be next season is that we think too much and we want to win too much. That could be an issue as well. It's very hard to kind of figure out where we're going to place it. I mean, we've done so well, as I say, this season, 102 points. Could be 103, could be 105. It's Cooper to cross it in. We're on the back foot straight away off the line from Ferry. Like I was saying, sorry, yeah, it's a worry that because we've done so well this season that we will have too higher hopes for next season. We just need to solidify. We need to stay up. We need to be a championship team. And with that, we'll also need to sign players. As Ferry plays Carvalho through it, he's not going to reach it. As Fielding grabs it, we've had absolutely nothing going forward. Now, I do take a lot of responsibility for that. Our central squad today with Cadamartri and Davidson. There's young lads left, right and centre. But Windass knocks it back. Cadamartri on debut. Oh, he should do better, really. Half time, 0-0, not the best at all there. Not the best, but we should have scored on XG. 8 shots, none on target. Not great, but we'll keep going. Defoe might save the day on his last game. Kick off for the second half, and East is having a decent game. That's the thing we need to take from this. He's got a 7 so far, so he's having a decent game. We're back into the action, though, as we play it around the back of Dennerin. I told the boys, just enjoy the last game of the season. Just enjoy it as we go. But I did tell Dennerin to do better. I don't know why I asked Dennerin to do better, but I singled him out for something. He probably isn't happy with me as he gets the ball back in now. Plays it into Bree. Bree to Lowry. Slowed it down. He slowed it down too much. I think we can all agree as Davidson looks back to Lowry, gets it back himself. Should have played it through. Canamatri hitting from... Oh! Bailey Ty Canamatri. Oh my gosh. Is this boy going to be the one we bring through next season? Now, do we worry about a striker or do we keep this boy? I plan to put him out on loan. He's 17. He's Irish. He is Danny Canamatri's son. It's unbelievable, this finish. Strikes it. Let's not talk about Fielding's goalkeeping, but what do I do with him next season? Do I keep him on the bench and bring him on? There's no point bringing in a loanee, is there, right? If they're just going to come in and do what he's doing. Thoughts. Let me know your thoughts right now as we are back. And Alvin East, who is having... He's looking rather good in that central defence. Position. In fact, all of the 3 young lads are having decent games. If we look down at the bottom, 7-1 Davidson, 7-4 Cadamartri, and a 7 from East. As Carvalho gets put through, we would love a 2. Oh, he's put it way wide. Oh, horrid. Cooper corner, throws it in. Scar heads it over, and just so you know, we've got 10 minutes left in the game. Defoe is on, Barry's on, Fujimoto's on. Maybe nothing will happen with them, but I just wanted you guys to know they have got a run out on their last game of the season. As time ticks away here at Plymouth, we look like we're going to win it, which is absolutely fantastic. Danny Calamatri's son's goal. I'm just going to call him Ty. Maybe I should just call him Ty, but there it is. Whoa, another win. And we have been on absolute fire. We have just been unbelievable. Cadamartri with the goal for us. And boys and girls and everybody watching this, you've got to be pleased. We've got to be pleased. I'm outstretching the arms. I'm outstretching him. It's a good result. Not as good as we could play. Don't need that. Nice work, everyone. I'm very happy, despite not being at our best. Let's not care about that. Everyone should go home happy. That's what I think. And individually, I'm going to tell Ty he did well. Let's boost his confidence a little bit in there, as well as telling East that he did really well with the 7-7. Gibson, 8.1. We've got to tell him he's done well. I mean, let's make people feel good about themselves, right? We've just got promotion to the championship. We've got to be happy about it. And that, you're on fire achievement. Don't know what that means, but I'll take it. There it is. We are top of the league. 105 points. A 67 goal difference. What a great season. Sunderland have sneaked up with us. Derby were actually in prime position for that, but it's going to be Sunderland going to the championship with us. We'll see what happens. I'll probably tell you later on what happens with the situation with going up in the playoffs. That might be in the next episode when we go through the summer as well, so you know who we're playing, what's going to happen in that one. Shrewsbury fans will be happy. My local fans will be happy because they are up. They stayed up 4-1 win last game of the season there, Bowman, Stretton and Kalou. But guys, we are going to the championship. Big sad moment as well, let's be perfectly fair, as Defoe bids farewell to Sheffield Wednesday, playing his last game here at Wednesday. But you know what, a great player he has been, even if it is just for that 6-month period. I mean, he still had 2 stars. He's 40 years old in his last game for us. Remember that season though, 16 games, 13 goals. He kept us just even with a chance of being decent. This season, he fell off a cliff. He didn't really offer as much, to be honest, but he was worth having around. Thank you so much to Jermaine Defoe. If you're watching this, you are absolutely smashing for us. Another important thing from the day is, of course, East impresses on debut. Alvin East, an impressive start to his Wednesday career, and everybody loved him. Let's hear a little bit for you guys. You wanted the number 4, so I gave him 44. He's only 17. Okay, when you look at this right now, you've got to remember he's 17, okay? But the determination is a great factor. His bravery is good. His aggression is good. Really good, solid bits for a central defender. He's got to work on his strength, but he's 17 years old. The potential ability, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for. So if we could bring him in, give him a few games next season, that will be decent. And well done to him as well for getting his debut underway with a 7-7. A lot to live up to now, though, right? Here we are for the end of season reviews. Sheffield Wednesday's 22-23 season. And in real life, I really hope that it goes as well as this. Here we go. Let's see it right now. Let's look at the new arrivals, see how that went. And of course, James Bree, A+. What a player he's been this season. 2 goals, but 18 assists in 36. Obviously, with 6 sub-appearances in there. But what a player. 42 games. Unbelievable. Jake Clark Salter, another A+. This is the thing. When you sign into A+s, you are doing really, really well. Now, he does have a 2.6 minimum release, which would be nice that we get 2.6 million, but I could see that being a worry in the summer. We might have to work on it. Lewis Gibson, again, another guy we brought in on loan. We will try and sign him next season. We'll see what we can do. Will have to be another loan. Who knows what it will be, but I'd love to bring him back. Whole deal looks good. A+. Corbeanu, he did come back. And I tell you what, this time, you know what? I take him on a free. I'm going to see what I could do with Corbeanu. 14 games played, 10 goals, though, and 4 assists. He did very, very well. My signing of the season would be this boy, though. I think he was unbelievable this year. Let me know your favourite signing this season. Get down there in the comments. Let me know who you thought was the best. But this boy, for me, was unbelievable. I was so pleased with him. Juan Familia Castillo, an A+. Again, he's got a 3.2 release clause, which is what it is, but that's how you get these players in. 23 years old, 26. Obviously had 15 appearances, but those 16 goals were invaluable and unbelievable signing, really. An A+ as well for Adam Phillips, which I wasn't expecting when I saw it. Free transfer again. All of this has cost us nothing. All of these players have cost us absolutely nothing, which makes this brilliant. A+. No price on him. 5 goals, a lot for the penalty spot, to be fair, and then quite a few assists. But what's great is that there's greens to be had all the way down. We've even got Tommy Lowry here, another free signing, A+. This is the thing. Look at how many A+ there's been on the signings. Fabio Carvalho, A+. Again, he's done well, hasn't he? 7 goals, 10 assists. That's strong. Fujimoto, I'll tell you what, 2 goals, 6 assists, but only in, 14 games? Another great A+. Carl Jacob Hine, who only played 2 games for us, 7-1 overall, B+. But to be honest, he did the job that he had to do. Now, somebody we actually paid for, this makes a little bit of a difference, was Longman. 44 games, 3 subs, 16 goals and 8 assists. A 7, basically, overall. B+, and I'll take that. I'll take it. Dominic Ball came in again, a free transfer, A+. We may not see an A+ on the next one. It is George Hurst. It's a B-. I'll take a B- for Georgie Hurst. 8 starts, 16 subs, 6 goals, 1 not brilliant on that one. The Louis Barry's an A+. Again, 3 starts, 11, 2. Overall, he did have a different season. Let's be honest, that's not quite fair on him. He did play overall 28 games there with 5 goals, but still his average rating not good enough. He's let me down a little bit there, Louis Barry. So we probably, we definitely won't be seeing him next season. And the worst of them all is Will Ferry. He's the worst of them all. 25,000. He's a C+. Decent deal, somewhat of an average ability. He does have an average ability, but you know what? Will, if you're watching, I'm pretty pleased with you. I think you're a good backup for us, and hopefully go on next season to do even better things. You only played 5 times for us in our first team, but you did have a lot of games for the under-23s. That's how it looks there on the signings. So let's take a look now at the best results of the season. Now we look at the season overall, and we finished first. It was unbelievable. Average home attendance of 23,000, 58%. Top goal scorer, passing 18 goals. We'll take that as well. When we look through, obviously this is fantastic, but a B- I think is harsh, right? We finished on 105 points. We only lost 5 games, 67 plus goal difference. B-. What do you think? I'm not sure about that. But when you look down here, it's just all the greens. We had a little bit of a sticky patch. This was the sticky patch. In this section here, around December and January, we weren't perfect, but then, oh my gosh, look at that winning run all the way to the end. No one was taking us out, and hopefully we can carry that on to next season. Our moments to remember, I think we all remember him really well. A 7-2 against Barrow with Patterson taking it away. Great game, that one, but I think this is the match to remember. This is the one that we all remember. It's the Tottenham 3-0. What a game that was for us all. It was an amazing day. It was one of those that you just really, really loved. And goal of the season has gone to Castillo. A great strike from the left wing as he scores a free kick on the edge of the area. I don't remember it, and neither do you, so we'll move on to finances and see how it goes. Finances are looking pretty decent. Not perfect, but okay. We are looking at a £1.4 million. That's down. What's that mean, down? I don't fully understand this normally. That's down as well. 3 greens, don't know what it means. Let's be honest, finances aren't my best point. I normally make money in the game, but I'm not quite sure why or how I'm doing it. Normally by sticking within the budgets they give me. That's the most honest thing. If you know better, get down there in the comments and let me know. Club reputation's not changed. I think it should have. We're doing really well. Number of shirts sold. 13,000 shirts sold. Now, when you get 23,000 people on average coming through the door and you can only sell 13,000 shirts, what are these other people doing? Fuming about that. But anyway, who sold well? Patterson sold well. Lowry sold well. Windass, Longman and Phillips, believe it or not. Do we have to keep Phillips? I think he, believe it or not, is out of contract. I'm not sure if he was just a 1-year contract, Phillips. He wants another contract anyway. I know that for sure. Do we keep him? He seems to be a bit of a fan favourite, which was not how I planned it to be. How we lined up anyway, of course, you saw this for most of the season. Dawson in goal, Bree, Dunkley, Clark, Salter, Pring, Phillips, Lowry, Windass, Carvalho, Castillo and Patterson. That was our team. That's how we played. That was our team. And everybody did incredibly well. I'm so pleased. So pleased with the season. Dunkley, look, 41 and a 7.5 is outrageous. What a player, but hopefully they can keep it up next season. As you know, I do really look into the defensive nature of my team and make sure. I know it seems silly when you say you've got a 60-odd plus goal difference, but for me, the most important thing is keeping the defense structured and good. And that is what we've done this season with our defense, and hopefully we can do it next year as well. Let's start over here with the manager awards. Why not? I got manager of the month 4 times this season: August, October, March, and April. So fingers crossed I get the overall season award. That would be nice. Let's look at the players then. Let's have a look. Bree was our fans player of the season. I'm not surprised. He was an absolute baller. Brought in at the start of the year for Freezies, and with all those assists and 2 goals, and one of those was a stunner. That's brilliant. Young player of the year, Lewis Gibson, believe it or not. Centre back, got into quite a few games. I'm a bit surprised, to be honest, he's got it, but it is his. James Bree, signing of the season, goal of the season, Castillo, we know that. Most goals overall, Callum Patterson, 23 overall. That's good. 18 assists from Bree. 10 man of the matches from Bree. Average rating, 7.7. Bree. That's great, isn't it? Pass percentage, completion, Tom Lowry. You just can't beat Tom Lowry. I've loved him for years, and a brilliant performance from him. Record breakers over here. Most assists, Bree. Most clean sheets, Cameron Dawson. Bree, players of the match. Disciplinary, Dominic Ball, 12. But there we go as well. Let's not forget Jermaine Defoe on 40 years old. What a man, what a myth, and what a legend. No competition awards. Brilliant. Let's go over to the history. Oh, history in the making. Your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at the end of the season awards ceremony. Sheffield Wednesday looked a class above everybody in the first couple of months of the season. Few will have expected this outcome, but they gave themselves a chance and they reaped the rewards. Thank you so much, Lee Olsen from 442. We have won not only the league, but we did win the Papa John's Trophy. And Alan Edmonds, the one and only from Football 365. A remarkable season for Sheffield Wednesday. Started superbly and never let up. They're deservedly going up. Thank you so much, guys. What a season. We've done so well. I'm so pleased with it. But this is the point where it goes over to you guys, okay? We need you guys to figure out a little bit of help. Who should we bring in? Who should we keep? Who have you liked? Who's a member of the squad who's been a big member of this season? That's so important for us as well to look into. A couple of players here, as you can see in the background as we move through. Consecutive wins, fantastic. Overall, best 11. Let's look at this over the last 2 seasons, and you'll see that it's pretty much the same as this year's. It is this year's. There's no one in there who wasn't in this season's, apart from the Pring and Gibson situation. So Dawson, Bree, Clark, Salter, Dunkley, Phillips has come in, Lowry, Windass, Carvalho, Castillo, and Patterson. When we look at the players who have left us, let's see how they've done. Let's look at how Barry Bannon's done over in Coventry. Some of you might be interested by this. He had 18 games this season, started very well, 2 goals, 2 assists, 6.99. Judging on that, I'm guessing he maybe got injured at some point in the season, or somebody came in, because I tell you what, with an average rating of nearly 7, he deserves to probably play more games. But it'll be interesting to see if we get to play Barry Bannon next season. Bailey Peacock Farrell, who obviously I don't think he's played, has he, at all in the Championship for Burnley. Let's just have a look at his contract info. Is he somebody we could be looking at? No, it expires next season. So, you know me and my freebies. Andre Wisdom, he played 1 season out, as he was a great free signing for us. Went over to Hull, and he has played basically every game. 6.81 goal. Fair play to him. Deservedly playing in the Championship. Overplaying for us in our division. Apart from that, Marvin Johnson did leave as well at the end of last season as a free agent, and he hasn't had a club. Nothing for him, which is a bit sad for Marvin. I think he did well for us, but that is the situation. Well, before we leave, I'll let you see the club vision and everything for next year. Let's see what they want us to do. Here we go. Play attacking football. We do that. Play entertaining football. We do that. Develop players using the youth system. Academy archery. Calm yourself in, son. Play counter-attacking football. We don't overly play that, but we'll see. Work within the wage budget. Minimum of 2 years for a first-team player. Again, all these things are okay. This is it, though, isn't it? Finish mid-table. Oh, I think that's expecting a lot, to be honest with you guys. Let me know what you think. Finish mid-table. A team that's only just got promoted from League One, and we're meant to finish mid-table. But yeah, mid-table, we'll see. Repair the damage and grow the reputation. Look, we're just going to accept the current vision. We're just going to do it, and we're going to be as nice as we can about it. But it's going to be tough for us, I think, to get to that mid-table situation. Loads of positivity at the moment. Good manager support, good dressing room support. And next season, we've got a big one. So, guys, it's up to you. Let me know who you think we should sign. Who should we keep? Who should we let go of? It all means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. We're all Wednesday, ain't we? Let's take on the championship, boys. Come on. Sit up here.